Okay, today our lesson is sales preparations, and we are going to learn about technical clothes. Okay, before that, we will give you some papers. Okay, we will separate your different groups, and you are going to follow us. And during the lesson or after the lesson, we will ask you some questions. Okay. Follow us, listen very well, okay?
Our class today is tablecloths in the service, okay, in the restaurants. You will see our teacher Tanju will help you how to do it, and we will implement how to do tablecloths on the table. Now we will give you some worksheets, and you will work on it. And we will ask you some questions about the tablecloths, and you will answer us, okay? So we will go on our text with your teacher, Mr. Tanju.
Okay, everybody has the papers, right? Okay, what is the tablecloth? First one. The tablecloth is a cloth used to cover a table. Some are male ornamental covering, which may also help protect the table from scratch and stains. Okay. The other tablecloths are designed to be separated on the dining table before laying out tableware and the food. Tablecloths can be made of almost any material. Okay, including delicate fabrics like embroidered silk. Dining cloths are typically made of cotton or polycotton blend, or a PVC coated material that can be wiped clean, but they can range from functional covering to fine textiles, as long as they can be laundered. Some clothes are designed as a part of an overall table setting with coordinating napkins, placemats, or other decorative pieces. Special kind of tablecloths include runners which overhang the table at two ends only, and the table protectors to provide a padded layer under normal clothes. Okay? So,
let me say something. That tablecloth, as you see here, is a tablecloth here on our teacher desk, right? So we will do the meaning, what's tablecloth, and also we will do how to do it. Like this. It's a simple. It's an example anyway.
The tablecloths are made with different types of fabric. You know it, right? What do you think about it? What kind of fabrics they made? Tablecloths.
They are made linen, cotton, polyester, and mixed.
Yes, they made linen, the quality and the expensive one, and cotton, and the synthetic fabric, it's polyester, and mixed fabric that they made. Okay, and usually they made a mixed fabric in generally restaurants and other hotels. Okay, let's see. We have different types of tablecloth material. Tablecloths are available for all different table shapes and sizes. It's important to obtain tablecloths slightly larger than table measurements in order to have a bit of decorative overhang along the edge. Okay, and we talk about this lining, cotton, and synthetic materials and mixed fabrics. The first one is linen. Linen is it's very expensive and durable and quality fabrics material. Is well washed, it gives a very neat, sparkling, and clean image. Especially white color, classic, and luxury restaurants are indispensable. Okay. And the second one is cotton. Cotton is it's easily absorb the water. It can take the inside of water. They are also suitable for ironing and use. However, it's quickly wrinkly and dirty. they are not very durable. It's a polyester or synthetic fabric is they are relatively inexpensive, tear resistant, and easy to clean fabrics because they are synthetic. They look beautiful, but however it's very slippery and quickly burns from the hot iron or cigarette contact. Okay, it's not so strong as the others. Okay, that's why it won't last long. It's mostly used in the middle class restaurants. The most common types are made of terry and the polyester fabrics. They made it. The last one is mixed fabric. It's usually used in the general restaurants. Apart from the fabrics mentioned above, there are also fabrics made from a mixture of these. Clothes made from such a fabrics, they are preferred by many restaurants because they are more convenient there. Okay. And after these ones, we use some type of tablecloths in the restaurants. What do you think about this? What kind of tablecloths we are using in the restaurants? Is there ideas? Who wants to answer it? Better?
They are molten.
The first one is the molten. First, I want to say something about this. We use different types. Okay, the first one is under the cover table cloths. Okay, and the second one is cover cloths. Okay. Okay, let's say again. The first one is
Runner.
the first one is
Molten.
molten and
Tablecloth.
tablecloths.
Cover.
Yes, these are these two things clothes. It's undercover clothes. Okay, and continue.
Cover.
The word cover is a cover on the tablecloths. Yes. Runner, it's a kind of cover. Okay, but different size and shapes. And
American napkins.
and the last one is American napkins. It's smaller than this. Okay, it's just put at a square place on the table. Okay. We talk about these ones. The first one, molten. What's that mean? What's the molten? Why we use that? Okay. Let's talk about this. Molten is especially developed for guest table in a restaurant with a high suction capacity. It's a covering the tables, the surface table. Okay, it's made of 100% cotton or soft felt white fabrics makes. Okay, it's 100% waterproof, and besides it has an air permeability. Okay. Washing and deformation, made of durable materials. It prevents some liquids on water passing the table. Okay, it's just taking inside and holding that the water. The second is for that there is some benefits of using molten. Okay. We use the molten, but why we use it? Okay, let's talk about this. What's the benefits of that? The first one, what can be? Who wants to tell about this? You have a worksheet before on your desk. You see that, but the first one you see that it's eliminates harshness and the flaws on the table's surface. And on the during the meals, the customers make some noise, and it prevents noise during the meals. And you know, the table are so slipper. You know, it's
Like this.
yeah, so
The
slipper.
surface is just very slippery.
And
like this.
when you use the tablecloths on the table, it's easily slipping the table. But if we use the mold on that, it's prevent the slipping. Okay, it's holding the tablecloths. A particularly polished wood or forming table which prevents the slippage of the cover on the holder. It avoids liquid speed during the service and prevents it from passing the table. Okay, it protects the table surface. And it closes the level difference of table surface used by being brought side by side. You see that there is some difference level in two tables, and when we use the moltons, it's, you know,
Balanced or
yes, it's balanced the two tables. Okay. The hot cups placed on the table, the color of the table, that prevents distortion of the appearance. Right, the second one is a tablecloth. Tablecloths are generally covered with mold on the top of the table, and it should be about 30 and 35 centimeters, okay, from the tables. This dangles from about 30 to 35 centimeters, like until the, you know, the seats, chairs, top of the chairs, okay, till this,
the level of the surface, yes,
yes,
sitting.
it should be dangled, okay? This length is the equal of the distance between the top of the chairs and the top of the table. This measured the tablecloth completely cover the table. Does not disturb the guest and does tug on the chairs. Cover length should be about 60-70 centimeters longer than the length of the table.
As you see in the picture, okay. As you see here in this picture, okay, how to a tablecloth and cover clothes should be like. As you see here, round table here, okay, for about 5 or 6 people, round table, and the tablecloths. One is the color orange, the other one is white, and it's very balanced way of tableclothing on a table, okay, in the restaurants. And you see the chairs, okay, and the level of the tablecloths dangle from the table. You care about that.
The third one is the cover cloths. It's or the tablecloths we are covering tablecloths.
So you mean this is a tablecloth?
This is tablecloths, and we have
the
one
top
more.
is like this is a cover cloth, okay? It's covered.
And the tablecloths is dangled at 30-35 centimeters, but the molten and the cover cloths are just dangled is 10 centimeters, okay, from the table.
As you see here again. Okay. 10 centimeters, okay? It's a bit smaller than the tablecloth.
Yes. The cover cloths, the cover is the type of cover laid over the tablecloth. It's preferable to clean quickly, such as the tablecloth stain free and easy to iron. It prevents the tablecloths from getting dirty quickly and save time because they can be lifted quickly. You know, the customers during the meal they eat their foods, but they can make a stain in the cover, and you should change it more quickly. Okay, it's save your time. The covers are smaller than the tablecloths in size. We talked about this. The tablecloths 30-35 centimeters, but The cover cloth is not, it's just 10 centimeters. Alright, we have some benefits of using a cover. What's that? Let's talk about these ones. The benefits of using cover, it's first one, it protects the main tablecloths against the stain and burns. You know, it's protecting the tablecloths, okay? And when food, water and drink are spilled on the table, it's changing more easily than the tablecloths, okay? And thus saving your time during the service and continuing to meal without interruption. It gives a different atmosphere to the restaurant by using different colors and patterns completed the decoration. Tablecloths they made usually white colors, but the cover cloths they can make different colors, different dark colors. Okay, it's changes the atmosphere in the restaurant decorative. Okay, extend the life of the tablecloth. The other one, it's runner. Runner is the kind of cover. Okay, it's not the covering all the table, just some place the cover the table. Okay. Actually, we have a sample. You know, this is the cover, but this is a different cover. It's covering all the table, but runner it's just covering half of table. Like this, or just covering like this. Okay? Like this. It's different cover, okay?
So it changes two
Yes.
types of different types
Yes.
runners you can use.
Yeah, and like when you see the pictures, you see the difference, okay? It's the same cloths. The table runner is a narrow length of cloths laid on the tablecloths or on a bare table. Table runners are used in a variety of ways, laid down the center of the table or for decoration. Laid across the table to define seating or used to carry out them. Width is usually between 30 or 35 centimeters. The length is between 120 or 150 centimeters. Okay. The last one is American service or American napkins. Is a different of cover, and it's a smaller one. It's just you put square plates, okay, on the table. Not all the table. And when you look at the pictures, you see it different. It's like a napkin, okay? A different color and a different size. It's 34 centimeters rectangular cover. Usually plastic ones are preferred, but there are also varieties of the whisker and the fabric instead of the cover on the tablecloth. The seat is placed in the line where the guests are placed. Okay? The napkins are used with a separate one for each square. Are placed in the center of the square. Like this. You know, when you use the American napkins, not all of them. Just a square place you will put it. Okay? And right opposite each chair. And from the edge of the table, the inside of a finger, okay, just like 1 centimeters.
Just leaving the table.
Yes, doing that like you see the screen. Okay, till now we talked about the tablecloths, what they are made, and what's the difference of them, and what types of clothes we use in restaurants on the covering of the table. But now, how to open a tablecloth on the table? Okay, we will see it now. Okay.
Until now, we as your teacher said, that we did theoretically what's tablecloths, the kinds of tablecloths, and the fabrics and clothes we talked about. Now we will do a practice, okay, implementation about our topic. So now we will do practicing how to tablecloths on a table, okay. As we said that we talked about the theoretically about tablecloths, and your teacher now show you how to tablecloths spread on a table. Now show you how to do it, and then one student come here and do the same. Okay, we do it, and your teacher showing you how to do it. So we open our tablecloths on the right side and the left side, the long way of the table, long way, and then with your fingers, with a three floors of tablecloths, we take it our fingers and spread one side, the shortest one, and the other side. We open the tablecloth on the desk, on the table like this. Okay, it's very easy, and you can do it. Now we will do practice with you, okay, with our students. Who wants to do it from our students? Betu, okay, take you here. Yes, your friend Betu will try now. Yes, we open the tablecloths on both sides, on the right side first and the left side. Okay, very good. And then we take our fingers into it. Okay, and we wait like this. Okay, you two arms open, very wide open like this, and spread the tablecloth. It's okay, right? Very good. Yes, that's good. Thank you very much, Richard. Very good. Yes, another? You know, wanna try? Okay, now then we'll try how to open a tablecloth on the table. Okay, on the right side, the long one, on the left side. But be careful about the both sides. Okay, and take your fingers 3 floors like this. Okay, and here this side. Okay, yes, you open like this. Very good. And throw it slowly. And here one. Yes. This one is also okay. Be careful about this one, okay? Yes. Thanks very much. That's okay. Thanks very much. Yes, we finished our class about tablecloths. We talked about theoretically and also we did some practical. Now we will ask you some questions. We will ask you some questions about our class.
Okay, we talk on everything actually, and then we saw that different type of clothes materials. Who wants to tell me what kind of fabrics they made tablecloths? Özden?
They are made
Yes.
linen,
Yes.
cotton,
Yes.
polyester,
Yes.
and mixed fabric.
Yes, linen, cottons, polyester or synthetic fabric and mixed fabric they are made. And
Thanks very much, Özlem.
yes, but the best one is the linen, okay? The most expensive and most convenient, okay?
Okay. So the next question is, what kind of tablecloths are used in the restaurants? What kinds of tablecloths are used in the restaurants? Okay?
Molton,
Yes?
tablecloth, cover, runner, American.
Okay. Okay.
It's,
Very good.
it's under covers tablecloths and a molten over covers runner, American napkins and a cowl. Okay.
All types are different, I think.
Yes.
Different kinds of tablecloths and covers, as you see. Okay. The last question is. So, last question is, what are the benefits? What are the benefits of molten? What are the benefits of molten? Yes. Richard?
Eliminates harshness and flaws on the table surface.
Uh-huh.
It prevents noise during meals.
Yes.
Particularly polished wood of or formica table,
Mhm.
which prevents the slippage of the covers on the holder.
Yes.
It avoids leaky spills during service and prevents it from passing to table. It closes the level difference of the table surface used by being brought side by side.
Thank you, Richard. So let me repeat it again. Eliminates harshness and flows on the table surface. Okay? And the next one is it prevents noise. It's very important. It's very different from you also. The noise. It prevents the noise. How can you guess it? But the noise is different. Particularly polished wood or formica table, which prevents this slippage of the covers on the table. So the slippage, as you see, when it's sliding on the table, okay? It covers. The covers is on it, and the slippage is out. No problem about slippage. The other one is liquid spills. For example, some coffee, tea, water, milk, and cola or something else. It can spill on the table. But when you use the molten, it prevents. Okay, it prevents that spilling. It causes the level difference of the table surfaces. It's very important, as you see here, that the level, okay, is different in both tables. So when you use molten, okay, it balances the both tables. The level is almost the same. There are the benefits of it. Okay, thanks very much. Today our class finished. And Mr. Tanju, thank you very much for this class today. Thank you very much.